Yeah, I don't know what's really happening, bro. What's happening? What's going on? You know, what's the deal? What's the deal with it? You feel me? What's the deal with it? What's the deal with it? What's the deal with it? Huh? What's the deal with it? What's the deal with it? What's happening? What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? How am I feeling? Well, I'm just a human being. I'm just a normal human being, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just a normal human being. I'm not trying to be more than what I already am. You know, um, it is what it is. I'm older now, and I'm getting more older. Um, and as I get more older, I start to realize that there are things that I have to prioritize, or there are things that I have to put first. I start to realize that there are things that I indeed have to put first. And I have to make sure that I'm well off, that I'm good. That is to say, besides money being the number one concern, you know, and well, we need money to survive, no doubt. We have to have money. We must have money in order to survive, in order to get certain things done, and what have you. Yeah, well, we have to. But at the same time, it it's really useless if you get to gain money and gain all the things that you would be in the position to gain, and still lose yourself in the process, lose your whole mind in the process, lose your whole reasoning in the process, you know um, things of that nature. You feel me? And um, as a rapper, as a songwriter, as a content creator, I've been going through it all. And I've been growing through it all. I've been going through it all, and I've been growing through it all. I've been maturing through it all. And I haven't had a reason to flinch, or maybe, want to overthink certain things. I wouldn't want to be in the position to overthink anything. And especially if I'm considering uh, the current position that I'm in, and the responsibility that I partially have. Seeing is that I already declared what I declared, and I made all the sacrifices that I made. And out of all those sacrifices that I've made, um, I've been quite uncomfortable. I've been quite uncomfortable, but at the same time, I've gotten to mature in that uncomfortability. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking of going to the library right now in order for me to check on some things. In order for me to just be sure of what's going on. And it's gonna be continuing. This right here is gonna be continuing. And okay, what could I do? Mm, Now let me do something. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna be quick about it. As I go to the library, because I wanna use the computer. I wanna use the computer, pewter. I wanna use the computer. I wanna go to the library. I wanna use the computer. I wanna check out certain things that are concerning the channel. If I have to make certain configurations, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing right now. And I hope that you're tuning in as I'm about to go to the library right now. As as I try, setting certain things and making sure that um, I have certain functions working, to their optimal, you know, stuff like that. Because I'm the owner of this channel, and okay, maybe I'm wrong, but rushing to do collaborations with people that are already popular here, or people who are who have some prominence here, prominence that I don't have, is illogical to me currently. You know, I don't disregard collaborating with people and stuff like that, but I just feel like I haven't gotten myself in a position where I know that if I even attempt such things, collaborations and things of that nature, I will be in the position to what guarantee progress. Does it, Blase? Yeah, that's what's always talked about or mentioned. And I acknowledge and I respect, the things that are mentioned to me, as far as being a small creator is concerned. You understand? Uh, well, since seeing is that I'm a small creator, um, I've seen and I've noticed that there's a certain way that I've been following, and it's sort of not working for me. Because one thing is for sure, I'm not as popular and I'm not as favorite as most people would have me, right? But one thing is for sure, there is an approach that I used that worked for me as far as, if I had continued actually using this approach, I would have had a formidable increase in watch hours because humans are humans. Humans love what they love. Humans are used to what they're used to. And it's not like I'm really gonna do anything about that, right? It's not like I'm gonna do much about that. Humans being used to what they're used to. It's not like I'm really gonna do nothing much about that. So, and on this end, on this side, there are no complaints really. I just aim to use what I use, and just progress. Right now, I wanna go to the library and I wanna work on some things on the computer. Maybe I am gonna find what I'm looking for. Maybe I'm not gonna find what I'm looking for. I don't know, but just to be sure, just to have some clarity, you know, about what it is that I'm dealing with, and just to have confirmation, right? Because the computer and the PC shows more, a little more, it has a little more detailing than the phone. So I want to go to the library right now and sort out my things. Because everybody gotta sort their things out at the end of the day. At the end of the day, uh, rolling, 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 rolling. Trying to catch me riding dirty, catch me riding dirty. You know, catch me riding dirty, catch me riding dirty. Ooh, loud. Try to catch me run dirty, try to catch me run dirty, try to catch me run dirty. Oh yeah. If you're wondering why I'm not always around people, it's because certain people around me have just proven to be so fake and not as real. So, which is why I've resorted to being by myself, pretty much, because you know, human beings have this tendency of turning white. Now they red. Now they brown. You know, they just have this tendency of changing way too much. I do admit that we're supposed to go through changes as people, as beings, as creatures, of the Most High. We're supposed to go through changes, but certain changes are just disrespect, deliberate disrespect. That's all what certain changes are. Disrespect, you know, not even tolerance, not even intolerance, but disrespect. Feel me? Which is why I haven't been minding being by myself and doing what I does and sticking to what I does. Talking on my phone screen, having high hopes, you know, freaking working a job so that I at least get my numbers up, as far as this is concerned. I guess me run dirty. I guess me run dirty. Roll out. Rolling. That song is in my head. It's probably one of the greatest songs ever. That's why. Catch me run dirty. Catch me run dirty. Yeah, going to the library, and I'm going to do at the library there. I'm gonna be checking certain things that are, particularly aligned with the channel. What I've been doing, if I have certain things set right. I am the owner, I am the editor, the moderator, the everything. The owner, the editor, the director, the everything of this channel. And because I don't have a computer, I have to go to the library and make sure that certain things are set correctly. You understand? So that I retrace maybe the AI, what it's currently doing, and all of that. Because I'm the owner, the director, the compiler, the moderator. People think that I'm bragging and what, when I'm actually dedicated to this. Yeah. Yeah, so if you are lucky enough, and if you have been lucky enough to join me, I'm gonna be at the library and I'm gonna be showing you some of you guys real-time analytics, how we've been doing so far and so on. But you know the library. The library, you have to shh. You have to shh. You ain't gotta make noise and stuff like that. You gotta shh. Shut your mouth. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Shutting my mouth and checking out my things and sorting out my things and what have you. Analytics and what have you, how far I came, and all of that. Anyways, bro. But see, the moderator, the manager, the compiler, everything, the YouTube agent, manager, compiler. Hey, what can I say, guys? Everything. I'm everything in one. I can't break myself even. I'm everything in one. I'm everything in one. Not a miracle worker. I can't work miracles into my own work. I have to physically be involved in my work. And that's exactly what I'm fighting for. exactly what I'm fighting for. Yeah, I know. Let's go. We're on our way. If you're gonna be lucky enough, you're gonna be there to experience it with me. The analytics I've been doing, blah blah blah, setting certain things on and off, and all of that. Some of you are probably gonna get some education. Hi. My temperature is feeling rather optimal. Temperature is feeling rather optimal. So let me take this off. It's just too much. Temperature is rather optimal. Very optimal. There of a 5-year-old, if I may add. But anyway, that though, can't fully determine it. Yeah.